what flavour of... Were we going to do sneaky until we can't be sneaky some more? Was that our decision?
Yeah, I'm just loading up the map to remind myself. We're offering the egg.
Which one was his help?
For his help, right? And he's not really offering much help, is he?
No, he's offering a lot. He's like a couple of levels higher than us magic user, like either a druid or a cleric or something.
Right, but he's still not to be. He's not to be trusted.
Yeah. So it was the 18 plan. That's right. We were just going to go in all guns blazing. We're just debating who.
No. I think there was an element of subterfuge involved first of all, and then. Yes. Maybe we could split off in two. Maybe the sneaky people could. Maybe we'd send in dumbass to talk, while the sneaky people get in a position to attack if need be.
Can I just say this? Damas will absolutely take the lead on the talking. But,
yes, I know.
Yeah. But
now, just to remind yourself of one thing, if you remember this area up here, where the base is, where presumably Alcobolo is surrounded by cliffs that are 200 feet. I'll double check the number. And the only safe way to get to the one will be basically walking through the front door. So even if you came down this one here or this one here, you still got a problem with the cliff. So just to remind you of that.
Okay, so two glaring obvious facts. We can't sneak it, so we have to go and confront them. But
I think it's featherfall on us though. If we're going down the cliffs,
hang on.
Oh, sorry,
there's no way we can take on all of them. Confrontation in a fight. We can't do that. So we have to blag our way in this situation, I think.
And 200-foot cliffs.
The old I didn't know the stormtroopers were so small trick.
And one other thing I'll just remind you as well, when you sent that bird out to scout, the bird was eaten by a dragon. So there's that complication as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
I think we need a lot of help here. Chandris, is anyone else we could ask? Anyone on the ship that might be of help here?
The crew members, they're sailors, not soldiers. And the gods that you have on board, you think would be an ally, are recuperating. They are recuperating. Yeah, they're recuperating more than they kind of to be, but it's complicated.
Okay. We can take the bug, and we can take the mermaid. The mermaid can't walk.
I'm quite happy to throw the bug overboard next opportunity we get, but let him learn that. Learn how to swim real quick and see what happens.
Yep. I think my gut is telling me that we just need to treat him very, very, very nicely so that he learns nice stuff. And so he treats us nicely when they become our overlords.
Right, okay. So we have to get Akko back, but we can't go in there and fight them. Sure.
Well, I think we kind of have to. Like, that's what Chandris gave us the option. He said he's a powerful spell user, so he can actually mix it up with them.
All right, have we rested? Where are we at health-wise?
Yeah, we've had a long rest. We've got back to the boat and had a long rest, definitely.
Oh, by the way, at the start of the day, this is good news. At the start of the day, you remember the mechanical creature who delivers you goodness from the forge has arrived with an amulet of health. And just to remind you, it requires attunement and will set your con to 19.
Well, I've already got one.
Can I just say, setting the con to 19, I mean, dare I say it, the old Spirit Guardian's con check sort of doozy what's it. It'd make my saves nigh on impossible to fail, really. I mean, not wanting to risk it, but a natural, whatever, There's still room, but I'd say I'd have 1 in 20 chance to. Oh no, 3 in 20 chance of losing.
Well,
My
as I,
concentration as well.
as I say, I'll let you guys fight it out. I'm already wearing one, as you can see.
Particles, I'm sure it will work well for you as well. Helping your concentration.
Concentration. Yes.
Yes. Oh no, do you cast spells that require you to concentrate? Seem very.
Just looking.
Does
only a
Constitution affect concentration?
Yeah.
When you take
Con
damage,
saves.
it's at
That
least
would
a
make
DC
sense,
10 con save. Could be more if you take more damage, but it's always at least a DC 10.
Yeah, that makes sense. I vote for maybe. Well, you got to attune to it. How long does that take?
I'll assume it arrived. I mean, actually, I was a bit late on this. It should have arrived a couple of days earlier. So.
Oh, we
feel
would have
free
won that thing. We would have.
Bloody FedEx. Always late.
So feel free to just say you've attuned to it. So.
Never order from Amazon. There we go.
Well, I will say this.
No, we're trying to find the Amazons.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got a bone to pick, yeah.
I will say this, that that will be my last attunement slot. If I did get it, but
How many do you get?
you get 3. It's in your inventory.
Yeah, I've got 3 as well. Thank you for pointing that out.
We'll put out
Are you all pulled up?
Svenper already has a con of 18, so really won't help him.
Okay, so it's Particles or Davis.
I will like to say that my new special move of calling my buddies and hiding away, and it'll also give me a few extra HP to stay up. So
It's good area damage. Could be very useful in this fight, and then maybe you can decide to give it Particles afterwards.
yeah, when I find something better, you can have my hand-me-downs, Particles.
Oh, very kind of you.
Recycling.
Okay, that's settled.
Is it though? Particles doesn't want to make a play for it himself.
A drive for it, yeah.
No, but if we are sending the courier back,
Yeah.
is there something else that we want? Well, I think we've still
Yes.
got a star metal orb that could be converted into something or other else. We've still got some bronze
the list
dragon
is
scales.
in the old journal there, I think. Is it the book, the third icon, and just scroll down to in the appendices. I believe it was the Mithril Forge.
Yep.
Yeah, the Mithril Forge recipes. The star metal orb can create another javelin of lightning. We didn't make the. We didn't make the dragon scale armor, did we? The dragon scale mail. That's a 10-day job, though.
That's all right.
Don't
We can
have
do
any mithril.
The DM
I've
himself
got-
does not see it. What appendix is it in?
Under the Mithril Forge.
So Appendix G.
Appendix G.
treasures.
G. Okay.
The DM was the one who showed me where it was, but
Yeah, DM
happy to
forgot.
he pays the fine.
Is scale mail, is that medium armor?
Do you mind if we look up the dragon scale mail? That makes sense.
It's in the shopper's catalogue after all.
It's depending. The thing about the dragon scale is like if you bring it out of black dragon scales, you'll have resistance to acid. That's how it works.
So those were what were those
Bronze.
ones in they were bronze. Yeah, well, that's right.
So it'd be electricity or something.
Yeah, I think lightning.
Is it lightning?
Right.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And
Fighting
especially
the
against
King of Storms.
Sidon.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got a question. So far I'm wearing studded leather. Is that better than scale mail? Is that
Scale mail, I think, is it medium or is it a heavy?
light?
Is it
No,
light,
would
is
be-
it? That won't be
Well, medium.
light.
Medium.
Should be medium.
Medium,
Medium.
that's right.
Oh, then I don't want it.
All I can say, not that it's all about me, but yes, well, I would be keen on some.
Well, you did just lose a dragon egg and a
Have
deal.
I? No, he hasn't said yes yet. This is going to be hilarious. We've waited for 2 weeks, and he's going to go trying to say, no, negotiate again. Ah!
Yeah, and I'll take two eggs. Oh,
You've already given away one of them.
We don't have anything else. Like, we can always get another amulet of health, but we didn't find the golden apples. We didn't find.
someone can use the scale mail. I reckon put that order in. It's going to be 10 days anyway.
Yeah, and the old druid guy could probably wear medium, and since it's made out of dragon scale, that's not metal. So, is that fine? Oh, kind benevolent GM.
If he's
It
can
is
wear
metal.
it, then what? No, it's not.
Bronze.
Because
bronze
it's made,
scales, okay.
yeah, not technically metal. So things like heat metal, which you guys have had a problem
Yep.
with, wouldn't apply. But I know if he could wear it, I'm not sure
would.
if druids can. I just don't know.
I think druids can go up to medium in general, so there's 2 of us that it could work for, one of which is me, hence why I'm pumping for it so much.
We'll just get it.
Well,
10 days.
Like those, too nice and quick. Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Now, has Riley eaten his dinner yet? I need to know.
I don't know, as
I can't relax until
Yeah.
he's eaten his dinner.
No,
As soon as-
he got banned from dinner for 3 days.
Oh, okay.
It's awfully Victorian of you.
And just confirming, druids can wear medium armor, so Sven
Yeah.
could wear the dragon scale.
Alright,
the dragon
do
scale
that,
on
and then I think so. I think so, because
Yeah,
we've
yes,
got the dragon
yes.
scales, so we may as well do it.
Yes.
And it's cheaper. It's cheaper than another health amulet.
We
Uh,
would have to order it in Svenper's size, so it would not be transferable because obviously
What's your constitution, Oka?
20, I think 20.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's a big boy.
You don't need it.
Yeah, so I'm rocking around in a mythical breastplate. So
I'm
as
just
far as
doing
AC is concerned, I'm happy for Svenper to have the dragon scale armor.
All right. So we'll put an order for dragon scale, and should we get another health ammo too?
No, it's got to be one at a time.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's go for this dragon scale.
And the DM's giving
And,
you a one-only discount and taking 2 days off. It's going to be there in 8 days.
sweet.
Yeah. Well, that's only right after the.
Slack DM.
Can you just, are you able just to have a quick squiz at his equipment sheet to see if he's got any armor that would conflict with it? Sorry, just because
Sure.
of the relatively new character.
I believe he's got a fairly terrible armor class, from what I remember. So
That's
probably
right, so I think that might be the best thing to go with, him getting it. And just seeing if there's a board druid prevention, like board druids can only wear light armor made with things.
He's wearing leather
that-
armor at the moment.
Yeah, but they can wear medium, and I don't see anything as far as the board druids not being able to wear medium. So, yeah, if it turns out by the time he gets back he says, "Oh no, my character can't wear light," then yeah, whatever. Can only wear light. But yeah, no, sweet. That makes more sense.
Okay,
We've got
dragon
some
scale
men-
mail on the way.
What were you saying there, Pat?
I was going to say we've got some manticore spikes left over. We've got 35 of those. I don't know if they're quite poisonous or something or other, or should we just like get some spikes added to it?
Just as a sort of manticore gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Some shoulder spikes,
Oh yeah, classic.
maybe down the back.
Yeah, it'd be terrible if we have to sit down for dinner or something like that.
A design feature.
Like get stuck in the wood. He gets knocked prone, then he has to use all his movement to get up from being stuck on the ground.
Okay.
And so was that 200 or 500 gold in the end?
Looking at it, it's only it's not much. It's like it's 200 gold.
So we'll remove that from our inventory as well.
Thank you. And I don't think am I carrying the scales? I don't believe I am. If I am, I'll take them away.
Yeah, I think I had the scales.
Cool.
I'd written it down, so
Yeah, that's right.
that's why I was looking at the manticore spikes as well.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
We were using those manticore spikes to make traps, weren't we? They're just as little spiky things.
Yeah. I used some to get some tattoos.
Ah, that's right.
Oh, I want a tattoo.
He's
Yeah.
set up he's trained one of the sailors to do a mean job.
Where the hell was it? I'm sure I saw it.
All right, so I'm putting in this amulet of health.
Okay.
I need to get it in my inventory first.
I'm going to get a tattoo of Versi and Sidon, of a big X through Versi.
Oh, like a Ghostbusters.
I don't know if you remember, but Versi is the daughter of Sidon. Just
Yeah.
something to
Yeah.
keep in mind.
I'm going to wipe out the family.
Holy.
I remember you get a 2-for-1 deal if you can take down Lutheria, because that's wife and sister.
Okay,
there
I'll
we
get
go.
that tattoo too.
Okay, so what's the plan, guys? I mean, I'm a bit confused, to be honest. I thought you were using the dragon egg as a way to get Okobolo back.
Yeah. So from memory,
Oh, we're getting it. Hang on, I thought we were offering it to Chandras to help us.
yeah, he was going to LA with us. And now.
But I think it's a much better idea to offer it to Okko's captors.
Yeah. What's your understanding, Mr. DM?
What's Chandras offering here?
I thought he was giving us the layout of the place where he thought it was. I don't know if he was able to smuggle us in some way.
Well, he said that his heart and his soul and his mind belongs to Lutheria. Lutheria is his everything. And as far as Sidon and that side of thing goes, he could take it or leave it. He didn't say that before. He's going to say it again, that there's one of the greatest sources of knowledge is contained in the library on this encampment, and is using that to feed information to Lutheria. But Sidon, as far as he's concerned, he could take him or leave him. That's where Chandris is coming from.
And what's he getting out of this? The potential, what was it? A tomb or a? What's he getting out of helping us?
Dragonet.
Well, that is a good question. Let's pick it up from there. As Chandris asks, I've made my position clear. Lutheria is my everything. She's my mistress. I could take Sidon or not. If this encampment was, shall we say, eradicated, leave me to pursue my studies and without the the Commander Guy is constantly peering over my shoulder, then that would be very advantageous to me. But
Nice, we're aligned.
it's a risk though. I mean, you're already down. You're one of your heavy hitters. I'm not saying heavy hitters are everything, but Alcobolo definitely performs a role in your party, and you're down. So I ask you, what's in it for me? I mean, you've mentioned the dragon egg. I could be a go-between between yourselves and Commander Gaius. Could present your offer. I know you're not going to trust me with a dragon egg, but I could make whispers. Or I could whisper in his ears that you're prepared to make a deal, and you have a dragon egg on the table. But all goes back to the question, what's in it for me?
Can I just, Chandras, do you mind if I just have a private moment with my traveling companions?
But of course.
If you wouldn't mind, I just need to talk privately. Okay, huddle. Damas, this crazy idea, right? I know we're giving the egg away, potentially, right? My big concern is, yes, I think we should proceed with that, but my big concern is who's getting their hands on the egg as a result of this.
No, I fully agree.
Is there any way you could sabotage the egg by putting pinpricks in it, kill what's inside without them knowing, and then give them a dud egg?
I don't think that I could do that. It's one thing to ask to give away a fine, sentient, powerful creature. It's another to take its life immediately. I don't know if I can do that.
You'd rather...
I hear what you're saying, though.
Had a dragon.
You look at my tears. I'm in tears even giving it away, and now you want me to murder it before it's even born.
Gaius already has a dragon, doesn't he?
Yep, and from the bird it was a silver dragon. From the bird's view.
And although this is a valuable commodity, it will take some time for the dragon to hatch, to be reared, to be trained. So it's not an immediate threat, nor is it an immediate asset to us. And if it is more value for us to have our party reunited so that we can continue on our quest as per our oath of fealty and friendship to each other.
All right, I was just thinking maybe sabotaging the gift that they wouldn't discover until much later.
I understand, but my hope is by the time this thing grows up, Sidon and Lutheria will be destroyed anyway.
All right, okay, forget it then. I agree. Let's back to Chandras. Chandras, sorry. We just had to iron out, make sure we were all aligned. Please continue.
Well, I'm more than happy to act as a go-between. I think my mistress would approve, but it comes back to the central question once again. What's in it for me?
Well, what I was thinking is obviously we're looking for the Antikythera as well, and would it be, would us thinning it out, open up your access to the information, and shall we speak? I know that we shouldn't particularly go in all guns blazing, perhaps, but a significant weakening. We've had 2 immense battles against them, and I dare say we probably would have won had I, felt more hale and hearty. And so, I think that we might be able to take them down a peg or 2. I'm open to the idea of sabotage. I'm open to the idea of doing something that sort of, at the very least, puts a huge dent in Gaius's horde of people that they have there. What say you?
I think that's key, actually, Damas. Thank you for mentioning that. But surely, by you reuniting us as a group, when regaining our strength, that's going to be a stab in the back, or rather for Sidon and Gaius, and that's only going to make your life a little bit easier in the future. Surely you cannot be enjoying the power that Lord Sidon is regaining. This cannot be good for Lutheria or yourself.
As Sidon is a useful tool for my mistress. As he grows in power, so does she. So do not think I am opposed to Sidon. I'm just indifferent to Sidon. I do have a proposal, though, that I think could work to your favor. I could get you the missing gear of the Antikythera, which enabled you to sail the Forgotten Sea. I can return your ally, Okobolo. I can do both of those things, but I'm going to need an oath from you.
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Most of us have already sworn oaths, you see. So if there's any conflict, this could be a bit difficult.
Do you want me to spell it out?
You want us to swear an oath to Lutheria?
I want you to swear an oath to those who listen to oaths that you will not kill Lutheria. Not expect you to bend the knee, but I mean, don't be surprised. You guys have been making quite the names about, you're becoming quite famous. People know of your deeds. People know of the prophecy. People know that you are prophesied to bring peace to the realms. You could still achieve peace and not kill Lutheria. I know she's on your hit list, but spare her life. I'll get you the Antikythera and Okobolo.
Well,
if we are truly to bring peace, that does not necessarily mean the destruction of all our enemies.
Now you're using your brain.
What do we know about Lutheria again? I mean, I'm glad that what's his face is
Lutheria. Excuse me. I'll just come here. Lutheria killed my mum. She made her life a hell. I've been wanting her death for this whole time, and
well, maybe there's some way.
Know.
Do we all have to swear this oath?
Since you're bound by the oath of friendship, yes.
Well, this has been a very tough island for you, Damas.
I'm not going to hand over the egg and then swear my mortal enemy is to survive. No.
So if I, Damas.
Yes.
Just a word aside. So we have promised not to kill Lutheria, but perhaps there are other punishments that might be meted out that do not involve killing. Banishment, imprisonment, servitude.
I hear what you're saying, but she is a god. She's a titan. I don't see how we have much more power over her than that.
Well, my understanding of the history of this land, and you'll forgive me for I am a foreigner and was not brought up in this, is that several of the other titans were banished and imprisoned. I thought that same fate that she's meted out on the other titans might also be meted out on her.
Malcolm,
I think
yes.
That would be justice of a sort.
Is Lutheria also the one that has my family captive or responsible for their disappearance? Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I will point out
Well, I
as
don't-
well, Titans can be killed. Like, remember, old Kyra made a dramatic comeback. Titans are very, very powerful beings, but they're not immortal.
Well, I don't necessarily want her death. Well, I mean, I'm looking at the bigger picture now, and that's just getting my family back somehow. And maybe I need Lutheria alive to do that. And Sidon's that's where my sights are set.
Yeah, my sights have been firmly set on Lutheria from the get-go, and you've managed to talk me out of the dragon egg, something that I've been searching for my entire life, and I am long-lived. However, I feel I won't be swayed on this. I would much rather die in battles trying to save our fine friend Okobolo than promising the survival of this evil witch.
What about the what's the other thing he's going to find us? The
Antikythera.
Yeah, the missing
yeah,
gear,
thank you.
technically, for the Antikythera, which will open up the Forgotten Sea.
Well, I might have a way around that. You see, I have the ability to, shall we say, locate an object. So, perhaps when we get into the town, I'll be able to locate this object and
Look.
find it relatively easily.
As someone who's had to make a lot of tough decisions already on our journey, I'm sorry, Damas, but this is the answer to a lot of our problems right here. You're going to have to take this for the team. Oko would say the same, I'm pretty sure.
Oko doesn't have to say the same. He's not there. Not swearing any oaths that you guys swear.
Yeah. Who said that?
Aha.
I'll
I
point
think
out
you have
once
to
again,
follow it,
oath of friendship.
Damas.
You will take the oath
What,
together.
one of us says binds us all,
One for all.
unless you are an oath breaker, and we all know what happens to them. I think Svenpur had a suggestion, which he might share with some of you.
Sure.
So he was just whispering to me. I don't know if he knows how to whisper to the others.
Did not see it, so I guess that
do not
worked.
know how to whisper to the others.
So exactly the same thing that you did to me. So you do the /W, then you start typing the character name. So if you did that, I'll try one for Damas to see if he gets the idea. Because the fates,
Oh, yeah.
we could certainly spare her.
Whispering around the DM. DM.
I could.
Sus.
That certainly would be an oath that we could live with, although begrudgingly.
Oh, absolutely. I suppose I could swear to spare her.
All right, yeah, I could definitely swear to spare. I swear an oath to spare Lutheria in the coming days.
See what you did there.
So, says Chandris, do we have a deal?
Would you accept the rewording of the oath?
Well, isn't that what he said? He said we need to spare her.
Well, what is this subtle rewording that you're going to suggest? Let's hear it.
Well, I just want to make sure that the wording of the oath is that we swear an oath to spare Lutheria.
To not kill Lutheria.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm still all for it. So I'm on board, guys, but we all need to be, unfortunately.
Well, I'll tell you what. I can, at the very least, see what Okobolo thinks of the situation. I could leave you for now. Come back in a few hours. Because I also know you're bound by the oath of friendship, and you could take this oath. And Okobolo, willingly or unwillingly, will be part of this as well.
Might as well find out his opinion.
Chandra Stashes comes back in a few hours.
Tell him I said hi.
So Chandras appears outside your jail cell, and he says, "Well, Okobolo, how are you holding up?"
Oh, pretty great. This is it's one of the comfiest digs I've ever been in. You guys get
I'll tell you what.
entertainment as well, or
I'll bring you a bucket if you like. Make yourself just a little bit more comfortable.
No, Chandras?
Well, he does now. Hi, I'm Chandras. Oh, you've met Chandras before. Remember the council to stop the storms in Mitros? He was there.
yeah, you were lurking, definitely lurking. Like I got the sense that you're the sort of like you lurk a lot, don't you?
I prefer to work behind the scenes, if that's what you mean by lurking. And if you remember, my proposal, which you were so firmly against, was to take 50 children and have them take the black robes and serve Lutheria, which was a sensible option. I'm sorry you did not take it. But that's the past. Let's look at the future.
Chandras.
Oh, it's okay. My mistress will be fine. Especially if your friends, they have a particular offer. I can get you freed. I can present the Antikythera, the missing gear, so you can sail the Forgotten Seas. But I'm requiring your friends to swear an oath. And the oath is to not kill my mistress, Lady Lutheria.
Well, I'm certain that they would have tossed this over in their minds and rolled it over and attempted to make this come out in their favor. But there's no way. You can't. There are no deals with evil. There are no. We do what's right, and what's right is that we kill your mistress.
What?
Oh, you are so naive, Okobolo. There's right and then there's wrong, but there are wrong choices that lead to good things. You know, the greater picture and all that. I mean, you yourself, I don't mean to sound indifferent, but your life is unimportant. The Antikythera I know you will desperately need. So how about make this deal for the greater good?
All of our lives have been taken singly are unimportant, Chandras. I mean, yours, mine, we're all just here for a good time. What do you gain by having me freed what do you get? What's in it for you?
I have heard the prophecies. I have heard you have been chosen to restore order, to prevent the upcoming apocalypse. I've forgotten my train of thought just for a second.
Well, I mean, you can just stop there. Why is that not enough, Chondrus. I'm sure the apocalypse would not work out very well for you, as it would not work out for any of us small beings who lurk in the corners of power, as you do.
Well, you have been prophesied to do the things that the 5 gods could not. Defeat Sidon, Lord of Storms, and Lutheria, Mistress of Dreams. Whether Versi is maybe smoking one too many herbs, or whether she's off for rocker, maybe this prophecy is wrong. But either way, if I can ensure the survival of my mistress through the upcoming war conflict, then that will make her pleased. And when she's pleased, she'll be pleased with me. And I want nothing more than to please my mistress. That's what's in it for me.
Don't we all?
Well, you make a logical case, and I care not what happens to me after this. If I swear an oath to you, Chondrus, that I will not kill your mistress and then break it, what would happen to me?
It would not be pleasant. You would become an oath breaker, and there is nothing worse than an oath breaker. You'll be taken to the island of the oath breakers, where you will be kept alive and tortured for your remaining years. Some say even beyond that. You'll be kept alive
Chondrus,
artificially to suffer.
Know then, Chondrus, that I will swear this oath, if my fellows will, but I will do what needs to be done on pain of that eternity of suffering.
Says Malcolm. Well, that's putting me in a difficult position. You're going to say you're going to kill my mistress despite the oath.
If it needs to happen, it needs to happen. I'm not the only cog in this wheel. She has some agency as well. If she does not put herself in the way of our good works and does not threaten the people of this land, then that's all good.
Oh, I cannot promise what my mistress will and will not do. I wish I did speak for her, but I do not. She will do what she wants.
Just as I can promise what this body will do, but my spirit may break those words. I know it's a weird thing. It's a very weird thing, but yeah. There you have it.
I will bring my
Fair an oath,
proposition.
and I can intend to keep it, but yeah.
Make a persuasion check, Okobolo. This is an interesting idea. You're exhausted. Poor Okobolo.
Persuasion.
9.
Yes.
Oh, Okobolo. I want my mistress to remain alive. If you intend to go haphazard and break the oath anyway, then it is pointless that we talk anymore. And you definitely get a fail sound for that natural one. That's a shocker. And Chandra says, so be it. And he returns, leaves you in your jail cell, and returns to the boat. But before he returns to the boat, I'll just give Okobolo a chance. Well, what are you doing in your cell? There are 2 guards you've noticed posted outside. What do you do? if anything?
I'm going to say, hey, mate. Hey, buddy.
What do you
To
want,
one of the
animal?
guards.
Yep.
You enjoy it here?
Got nothing to say to you, scum.
Is this a sweet gig?
Got nothing
You
to
like-
say to you, scum. And he walks away.
You like standing outside? Oh, no, come on. Oh, come on, mate.
Make another persuasion check.
Ba-boom.
Well, just see if you get any worse than a dude. Ah, Akobolo. No, he's not coming back.
Right, I'm just going to. The only other thing I want to do is just test the bars a little bit.
Okay, make an athletics check. Add disadvantage. Ooh. If you roll another natural one, that'll be hilarious. They start bending a little bit. But
Right.
the soldiers see you doing it, and they rap you on the knuckles, and you take 6 points of piercing damage. Oh, none of that! Keep your hands where we
6
can...
points for a rap on the knuckles.
Well, rap on the knuckles, attacking your hands with his short sword.
Yeah. Ouchie. Oh, okay. No, fine. But I do know that I could break out of here if I really, really needed to. Now.
Yes, it is possible to bend those bars. You'll notice, like, all around here, right, is just a wall. So the only way out is via here. Unless you find a way to break down walls, but, you know, the bars would be easier. Okay, but yes, it is possible. Maybe via conflict outside or something. It might be possible. You've got no idea where your weapons are, by the way. They could be anywhere. So keep that in mind. Okay, as Okobolo's remains in his tough position, Chondros reports back and says, no, he doesn't want to. I wish you good luck, and I'll be seeing you. And he starts walking back.
Hey, whoa. What did he say?
He said that he's prepared to take the oath, but he wants to break the oath. Seems his hatred for Lutheria is greater than his desire to not be tortured for eternity. Because that's what happens to oath breakers. And my primary motivation is to ensure the survival of my mistress. He is not prepared to do that, even upon endless torture. So there is no deal to be made.
He may be willing to risk himself, but would he be willing to risk us as well? To be part of the oath?
Well, actually, that's a good point. If you're all bound by the oath of friendship, if Okobolo breaks the oath, you have all broken the oath. Probably
Well,
should have.
if this is retroactive.
Okay, retroactive.
Do we
rewind it back.
do we
Rewind it
break-
back. So I should have
do we
mentioned that to
break-
Okobolo. So we'll just go back to Okobolo for a second, and Chandra
But
shall
if one
say
person
that.
breaks the oath of friendship, that's him breaking the oath of friendship as well, right?
Yeah, you could break the oath of friendship, but it'd still be an oath breaker.
Yeah. Okay.
So, given this new information that I should have mentioned, that if you break it, Okobolo, everybody breaks it. I should have mentioned that. What is your response now?
My response would be that the only way that I could see myself taking this oath would be if it had a time limit on it. Because if Lutheria was threatening the world the way that Sidon is threatening the world, then I would have to step up and contain her. But I won't kill her on purpose.
You're flirting with the concept of oath breakers. Well, you mentioned a time limit. The previous oath of peace was 500 years. Why don't we start there?
500 days. As a counteroffer.
500 days. One more time, Okobolo. Let's see this persuasion check.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, on -3.
-3 at disadvantage.
Ah. So could be worse. It is worse. Make it 1,000, and I think I could work with that.
1,000 days? Yes. Okay, I can swear to that.
So, just to be clear, you will not kill Lutheria. You will not take her life. I will
For 1,000 days hence.
This is going to be a long campaign.
Okay. The Chondrus comes back and relays it. We could do it for 1,000 days. No killing of Lutheria for 1,000 days. Do we have a deal?
Surely you'd also not want us to injure or damage your master in any ways.
Well, if you want to add that in, I don't let me stop you.
What?
I say, we will spare Lutheria for 1,000 days. Sorry, wait, is that right?
You will not kill her for 1,000 days.
Yeah.
What if we just killed her for 1 day?
No. I think you're missing the big picture here. You would not kill her for 1,000 days.
Nuance. Semantics. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if Okko's in, I'm in.
Well, I think that if that is the case, then I believe I am in also.
Sven
I'm going to write a
Purse's
song
eye.
about this today.
You drive a hard bargain, Mr. Blue Man.
That's Chondrus to you. All right. So the oath is sworn. I will deliver you Okobolo, safe and sound. The Anti-Kythera, safe and sound. And you will not raise a hand. You will not kill my mistress. Just for poetic reasons. Let's say 1,001 days.
Oh.
Is that a yes?
Okay. That is a yes. Ah.
It is done.
What a day for Damas.
Oh, what a day for... Well, things went seriously bad in the battle, and when things go seriously bad, the DM feels there should be seriously bad consequences. And this is a seriously bad consequence. But Chandra says...
Can I just say...
Yep.
I just wanted to say, Damas, you've really shown your team spirit today, and it hasn't gone unnoticed. And thank you. I know it's been a hard one for you, but it was the right decision to make, and it will see us through.
At least I got an amulet of health.
Until Particles takes it off you.
Now, if you'd excuse me. And Chondrus heads back up the valley. Okobolo! Chondrus approaches your cell once again. Well, the oath is sworn.
The oath is sworn. Tell your mistress I'll see her in 3 years.
Guards, would you leave, please? No! No, we won't. Fine, so be it. And, Chondrus casts magic missile, and these magic missiles thump into the guard's chest, and they fall down to the ground dead. You hear commotion as the spell is cast. Says, "Now's the time, Okobolo. Here, hold my hand."
Okay, I'll hold your hand.
And so I'm just switching over to your map. You are bamped. Over into this room, Okobolo. You see a desk in there. You see... Sorry, I just got to bring Chondrus over as well. And you hear Commander Guy say, "What is the meaning of this?" But you do see a desk, and Chondrus says, "Look, the Antikythera is in there!" And you see your gear and your weapons in a chest, which I'll illustrate by this red square over there. And Commander Guy says, "Guards! Guards! Look, for the love of God, Okobolo, get your stuff, let's go!" And I need you, Okobolo, to please...
Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah. Oh,
Technically...
very average.
Or could be worse. It's technically a disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go a little bit worse.
Okay, sorry, you got the right. Okay, so Chondrus rolls a 21. That's pretty good. And everybody's favorite NPC, Commander Gaius.
Hey, Commander Gaius.
Is going to roll, whoops, a 10. So, Okobolo, before you have someone who you don't like. If you have an ally who wants to get you out of here, look, grab the Antikythera, grab your stuff, and I can get us out of here, but you have to act quick. And Chandra says, fuck this. And he is going to cast a spell. He is going to cast... Banishment. So this, I'm going to roll this one publicly because it's so tense. So, Banishment. His DC is 17. It's a charisma saving throw. So, Chondrus needs a 15 or higher on a D20. And I think it's only fair. Gaius, I think it's only fair if we ask Okobolo to roll a D20.
Oh boy.
Commander Gaius will use his Indomitable trait. When he fails his saving throw, he can choose to re-roll it. And he can do this twice. So roll again, because that one fails. Commander Gaius resisted using his Indomitable trait. Chandra says, "Oh, shit, that was the game plan! Shit! Commander Gaius says, "You animal. You should stay in the slave pits where you belong." And he comes out. And what's your armor class without armor, Okobolo? You're not. I don't think it's the same, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't wear armor. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't wear armor.
So your AC is 16. Okay, he gets out a spear, tries to jab you with it. He rolls a 16 exactly. So
Beats it, beats it.
meets it, beats it. So you take 10 points of piercing damage. And he comes at you again with his spear. He gets 3 attacks. This one's a 15. Just misses. You dodge at the side of it. And last one, oh dear, is a natural 1. So he gets too confident, but gets 1 good stab into you before fluffing his attacks. Says, stay where you are, animal. And Okabalo.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, I will point out that you remember that he completely and utterly smacked the shit out of you last time that you met. So.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I definitely remember that. Okay.
And he's shouting, guards, guards, in here! Argan,
Okay,
come!
All right, I'm going to jump on him.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to first bonus action rage, of course.
Of course.
And jump on him and grapple him.
Okay. So this will be a straight athletics roll, right? Because...
Oh, fuck.
He rolls a 24. Animal, bow before me. So that fails.
Okay. Grapple is an attack, yeah?
Yep, you can try again if you like.
Definitely going to try again.
I'll tell you what you need to roll before you roll it. Oh, he rolls an 11 as well. In the event of a tied opposed athletics check, or any check, nothing changes. So you fail to grapple him.
Okay.
Says Commander, guys.
Okay, we're like kind of. No, I'm trying to like grab him. He's like slipping out and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, fucking action surge.
Okay. So this time he rolls a 12. Oh no, that's you. That's you. No, he rolls a 14. So he beats it again. Stay off me, animal. You stink. You gonna try it again?
Yeah, I got to.
He rolls a 22. Slap, slap, get off me, animal.
No, I'm staying on you, bro. That's fine. Yeah. So that's all my everything. I was just going to try and pin him so Condris could get all the stuff.
The dice gods say no.
Yes, the dice gods are not happy with me.
Just restart that. Okay, Chondris. Looking at Chondris's bag of tricks. Just check this. It's only self.
I think I've got his attention, Condris.
Boom. Cast Misty Step. Bamps over here. What should I get, Okobolo? Tell me!
The axe, the javelin, and anything that you really like the look of.
I can get you the axe! And he rushes back over here, looking quite vulnerable, and hands you the axe of Xander.
Oh, thank you. I just wanted you to grab the stuff. We were going to get the fuck out of here, right? But yeah.
Oh, I can't carry everything at once. There's a whole pile of shit there.
It was just two things, axe and javelin. You got two hands, right? Oh, we really should have spoken about this, Andres.
Oh, I didn't think it would go this badly so quickly. He's going to make a dexterity check, and if he rolls... Oh, okay, you have the javelin and the axe.
Excellent.
Commander, guys. That won't save you, because it's my turn now. And he gets his spear. And attacks Chondris with it. Hitting him twice. for a total of 15 points. I hate to point out, if I die, you're fucked, Okobolo! Do something!
What? Is it my go?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to go through thing. Almost there. Boom, boom.
Oh, pretend you didn't see that.
What? Okay, pretend I didn't see. I didn't actually see anything.
Good. So,
Okay, I'm going to use... when a creature I can see ends its turn within 30 feet of me. So, Gaius just ended his turn within 30 feet of me, or was that...
Yep, he ended his turn within 30 feet of you.
Yeah. So I'm going to use my reaction to use the stone rune to try and force the creature to make a wisdom saving throw DC 16.
He rolls a natural 20.
Natural 20!
Oh, he makes... Yeah, he completely makes it, and nothing happens. But that was a reaction, and now it's my action. Okay, I'm going to shove him.
You can
Yeah.
certainly try.
So this will be opposed athletics check again to knock him back 5 feet. 13. He rolls a natural 20 again.
Natural 20!
Oh, and that's one attack. I don't think we can kill him. I just want to get him the fuck away.
The sooner the better. Make a perception check, Okobolo. At disadvantage. Ah, 13. Okay, thank you. And so you've had one failed push attack.
I think I've just closed the Roll20. I think I just closed the Roll20 window. But
Okay.
one failed push attack.
Yep.
I'm just going to have to go for another one. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah.
He rolls a 16.
I rolled a 17.
Oh! So you're using the shove action to push him, over here?
Yeah, just away from us so we can just run away.
Okay, so there'll be no attacks of opportunity if you move now. And the...
Yeah.
Conscious the Antikythera is in there as well. Get it!
Yeah. Movement and free object interaction to grab the Antikythera and more movement. So I'm just trying to get Roll20 back up again.
Okay.
Boom. Loading. Yeah. Okay, loading. Looking for... Yeah, found it.
Okay.
Okay, which way, Condris? Which way?
Just freaking hold my hand!
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Is this like one of those episodes in an ongoing TV show where two characters have a spin-off episode?
Well, this is what's going to happen. Chondrus starts casting a spell. Just at that moment, a door is broken down. And you see a dragon burst into the room. Takes a huge breath and gets prepared to do his breath weapon, which is a potentially 12d8 cold damage. But Chandra says, fuck! And he casts Dimension Door just as the wall of ice explodes out of you. And you find yourself... let's see, Dimension Door, I believe, can get you 500 feet away, which is enough to bypass the tower. So, you have your Axe of Xander, you have your Javelin of Lightning, you have your Anti-Kythera. That's the end of my sentence.
Yep. Yeah, so, everything else done. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, well, we gotta go!
I just
Dragons incoming!
got Marie.
Run!
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Where are the boys?
Over here. Get on the boat.
Well, you're still, I can get there in maybe 3 rounds. And you run, and you run, and you run. And you enter the boat. The boat is fast. Is it faster than a dragon, though? I think the answer to that question is no.
Hey guys, lots happened. There's a dragon. We should go.
Yes, yes. Let's go, and I'll see if I can do any dragony tricks.
With the spell Dimension Door, you can only take one other person with you, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe at a higher
Or a
level.
whole ship.
Oh no, definitely not a whole ship. No. Okay, so you get onto the boat, which is still moored in the harbour of the island of Yonder. Your primary objective has been solved. You have Okabolo, not as well equipped as he was before, but you have a dragon on your tail as well. And how we're going to resolve this, we're going to do this theatre of the mind. Just going to drag all you guys on here. And yeah, roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Oh,
I didn't hit myself first. Sorry.
Oh, we healed up, right?
yep.
Yeah, we
Consider
had a long
yourself
rest.
long rested. And
Except for Oko.
except for Oko, that is true.
Sorry, this was +2. I just rolled twice because I hadn't clicked my token.
Okay. He has
My
a rider.
initiative should be 4 because I rolled
Initiative-
at disadvantage, and the first one is less.
So what is it?
It should be 4,
Should be 4.
not 9.
Okay. Chondrus, Argon, and you'll notice Commander Gaius is riding the dragon. We've got Svenper. What did Svenper roll? Did you roll in?
I think I rolled a 10. Yeah.
10. Okay. I'll add you in there with a 10.
And we're going down to dinner, so there might be a little bit of noise in the background.
Sure.
It's
No.
just us eating dinner.
Don't eat the wires.
Shall we have a 2-minute break or something while you're getting organised?
Oh, yeah.
No, Oh, if you want to, yep.
Yep,
Yeah,
let's just break for 5-10 minutes. Let me give a chance to say goodnight to the kids. Oh, dramatic pause. Okay, see.
I reckon we could take on a dragon. At the very least, hurt him or something like that.
Well,
Make
I'm
him
going to
disinterested.
try and charm him.
Oh, mate. Mate, there you go, mate.
But I just don't know whether to try and charm him or Gaius.
Is everybody here?
Who?
Particles. It's here.
Yeah.
Riley?
So is Proteus.
Riley?
Let's see
Yeah,
Riley.
Riley's listening.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be good enough. Well, Particles, looks like you're up first as the dragon. Whoops. Yes, as a dragon bears down on you with Commander Gaius holding a nasty-looking javelin in one hand. What do you do, Particles?
Well, I think I'm going to try and help everybody else, so I'm going to cast Bless. I'll bless myself, Damas, Oko, and Sven Pur. I believe I can do that.
Actually, I'm going to change this slightly. I'm going to put you on the actual boat. And we're going to have the battle there so we can do everything exactly.
Yeah. Oh.
So I'm going to grab all of you guys. Put you on the upper deck. Okay, so I'm going to drag you across to here. Feel free to position yourselves as Commander Gaius and Argon coming from the side. And Spartacles, you're casting Bless on who?
Myself, Sven Pur, because I'm going to do it I'll do it at first level, and Damas.
Oh.
Damas, okay.
Oh.
Damas. Alright, so Particles, Sven Pur. I think it's Sven Pur. Okay, you cast Bless as a dragon is bearing down quickly upon you. Chondrus immediately dashes towards the back of the boat. Boy, look out for the dragon breath! And he is going to...
Have we got our turn order up there? It didn't transfer over.
Didn't it? Oh, I see it. We've got Particles, next is Chondrus, next is Argon.
Proteus.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take a screenshot of it and I'll put it in Discord. Just, oops.
Cool, thank you.
On my roll 20, I'm still in the fort in that room.
Yeah. I shall bust you out. There you go, Okabolo.
Thank you.
And Okabolo, you're actually not on the map. Sorry, just let me drag Okabolo on. Because you're probably not on the map
I
at all,
can hear
Okabolo.
I can hear the news through your microphone, Pat.
I'll mute myself, sorry.
There you go.
Okay,
That's
so-
because he's eating in the downstairs. You said that.
Okay, so Particles casts Bless. Chondrus backs up and he says, we need our frontliners! And he reverts back and taps Sven Pur on the butt. Says, fly, my friend, fly! And now you have the ability to fly, Sven Pur. Ducks back over there. Now it's Argon and his mount's turn. So Argon is going to go here. And... 30 foot. In fact, he's going to swing around here. Big blast of fiery breath comes out. I need Particles, Damas, Okobolo, and Proteus to please make me a Constitution saving throw. Damas and Particles, don't forget you're blessed.
On save.
Con, yep.
Yeah.
So that's a bless is +4, is it?
A D4, yep.
8 and 4.
Yeah, plus a D4, yep. So +3.
Okay, and Okobolo. The DC was 17, so...
Yes.
So Damas, I think you just missed. And you 3, what did you roll?
Yeah, just missed.
Just missed.
16.
Your
But
fly,
that'd be out of health, it doesn't work.
your fly speed is 60 feet, Svenper.
Okay.
Okay. So big blast of cold air comes, and it's 12d8. Okobolo, take half of that,
Oi.
which I think takes you out, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down.
I'm taking half of that as well, Malcolm.
Yep. If you make a 17, you do.
Well, I got a 19. So,
Yep.
Yep.
So 30 points of cold damage. And the dragon stays there.
I've got a con save for you.
And our Commander Gaius is just going to stay there. In fact, Commander Gaius is going to take the dodge action on top of his own dragon. Dodge action. Proteus! Watch as Okobolo just gets wiped. What do you do?
Well, I am going to cast Hunter's Mark, my Fey Touched, on the dragon.
Okay.
And, oops, okay, I've already rolled a 3 for the Hunter's Mark.
Sure.
And then I'm going to use my short bow of Cupidity on the dragon.
Okay.
Ooh, not so good.
13 misses. Proteus, are you blessed? No, you're not. So 13 just swings wide. It's a miss.
Okay, I'm just going to...
Retreat back a bit. Okay, cool. The crew is just scattered beneath the deck. They've got full cover and they're hoping you guys can do something. What can Damas do as you watch Okobolo and a frozen ice cube next to you? Particles. Particles is looking rough as well. Oh,
I've got a
Particles!
couple of questions.
Particles, make me a con save DC 30.
Right, roll 12.
Yep, Bless goes down.
Okay. So I've got a couple of questions. At the end of each round, I presume the boat travels. How fast is our boat traveling compared to this flying beast?
I think so small as to be irrelevant.
Okay. Okay. All right.
You're not going to outpace a dragon.
Okay, I'm going to cast a level 4 spell on him.
Sure.
This spell is called Banishment. Make a charisma save, please.
On the dragon?
On the dragon.
Okay, so let's make... So what's the DC?
16.
16, and his con is +9.
Charisma.
Oh, charisma. +4. What was the DC again?
16.
So he needs a 12 or better. Want to draw that for us, Damas, and hope for a 1 to an 11.
Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Yay! A 14.
Doesn't work. That would be a 23. The dragon resists your banishment. Good idea?
That's an 18 for him to resist it. Because he only had +4 on charisma. Yeah, he still won.
No,
Sorry.
Yeah, he makes it. Actually, his saving throws for charisma is even worse, +8. His modifier is +4, which is what it usually is, but his is +8, so that's a 22. So
okay.
He makes it.
Cool.
Good idea, Damas, but doesn't work.
Okay, and I am going to. I'm going to go over to here.
Okay, jumping over the other side of the boot. A boot? The boot! I'm really Canadian
Yep.
now, I'm saying a boot. Okay, Svenper.
Okay. I'm first of all gonna move towards, because I'm kind of far away.
Sure.
But the dragon was coming from a different direction.
Wait, he swung around. Don't forget you have a flying speed of 60. So you could get right up next to the dragon if you wanted to.
I mean, why the heck not?
Okay.
Now, I just have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How would hold person work on Commander Gaius?
Well,
The dragon just gonna fly away and he stays there, or?
No, he'd just be paralyzed.
Oh,
I think that's right. Let's confirm that.
yeah, he's right. My bad. Alright.
But there it is anyway. Paralyzed, so it'd be a limp passenger.
Well, in that case, I'm going to cast poison spray.
Okay. So that will hit both of them, I assume. Okay, both of them
Okay.
making con saves. The dragon, con save. Dragon fails with a 9. Commander Gaius, con save fails with a 6. So blech, spit up all sorts of nasty stuff on them, and they both take 10 points of damage. Nice. Okay, is that your turn, Svenper? Okay, cool. Aotearoa. Rough few times. Can you roll me a death saving throw privately, please?
Yeah.
By typing that into Roll20.
D20.
As in Game Master roll, D20, so only I'll see it. Okay, so I hope you know what that means. The only thing you guys know for sure is he didn't roll a 20, otherwise he'd be up. So, but he remains down. Particles getting absolutely wrecked by that attack. What do you do? Can't really hear you, bud. Very quiet.
Yeah, you're super quiet. You're muted.
Yeah, sorry, I was going through Riley's microphone. Well, I imagine he's resistant to cold, given he's just cold blasted us. So, well, area effect weapons, 150 feet. Is he within 150 feet?
Yep.
Oh, well, fireball.
Not getting Svenper, I assume.
I think I can sculpt that.
Absolutely. So the dragon rolls a 6. Commander Gaius rolls a 7. Though he's going to use his second indomitable trait to try and do it again. This will be his last chance. He's already tried it with Aotearoa. And he rolls a dirty 20. So, after all that, bottom line is the fireball explodes. The dragon takes it right in the face. Now, they're not vulnerable, so the dragon takes 30. And Commander Gaius takes 15. Oh, actually... no, he's dodging. He would have got advantage in that anyway, so he still has an indomitable trait. So he's still got one of those up his sleeves because he took the dodge action. Caparticles, fireball does do some good damage though.
And I might just spread myself out a bit by moving down the boat.
Okay. Spreading out. Good. Chandra says, Ah! He comes over to the side of the boat and he says, Svenpur, can you hear me? Can you swim?
Oh no. Yes, I can.
Okay, I can maybe end this right now, but it's going to put you in a bit of danger. Are you cool with that?
Not really, but okay.
Well, first of all, your flight goes away, regardless of what happens next. And you splash down in the water. I'll say it's since you land in water, you only take 1 point of damage. But you're immediately dragged behind the boat. So you end up over there.
Oh.
Because he's going to try and cast Banishment on the dragon, which is a concentration spell. Actually, I think... No, he's going to try and cast Polymorph on the dragon, because Polymorph lasts for an hour. Okay, so I'm going to do one of these rolls again. So DC 17. The dragon... Oh, what type of save is it? It is...
Intelligence?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
So his wisdom's not great. It's only +4. And the spell DC is 17. So he needs a 1 to a 12 on a D20 for this to work. So Svenpur, as you were just splashed and made a sacrificial victim for this, why don't you roll a D20 and pray you get between a 1 and a 12. D20.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
So, Argon immediately turns into a fish who splashes into the water, and he acts like a fish, but he knows who his enemies are and who his friends are, but he just swims around. And Commander Gaius lands with a splash as well, taking also 6 points of damage. And he floats back this way. Argon doesn't get a saving throw, I don't think. Nope, no saving throw. Proteus, what do you do?
So where's the dragon? Sorry?
He's a fish in the water.
He's a fish in the water.
Yep.
Fishy in the water, fishy in the sea.
And Commander Gaius is just swimming, is he?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to move... No, can I use it? Yeah, Hunter's Mark over to Commander Gaius.
Sure.
And we're going to fire an arrow at him.
Okay. No, actually, he actually,
Ooh.
So did Argon have a turn? So
His turn was after. His turn's after. Yeah.
That's before
Yeah,
Proteus.
I didn't.
but before Proteus. So Chandras cast.
He was a fish.
He's a fish, but I'm just saying Commander Gaius happens on the same turn as Argon.
Right.
Actually,
Yeah,
I'll
so
put
he
it.
didn't have a turn.
Yeah, let's just put him in there after Argon. Swims over to Svenpur. Says, I'll take you down with me. And actually, spears don't have disadvantage in water attacks. So you can just use them normally, so no disadvantage. But he's going to attack Svenpur 3 times with a 28, a 28, and a 21. I assume all those hit Svenpur.
Yes, I would like to use my reaction.
To do what?
Did I finish my turn?
Halo of Spores.
Oh,
Your
yes, right.
turns after- yeah.
I got you. Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
sure. What is your...
He entered 10 feet of me, so 1d6.
Okay.
He fails a con saving throw 14.
Con saving throw 14, or was an 8, so that would be a failure.
Yeah, my fleas are jumping at him.
And he takes how much damage?
6.
6, nice.
And then he does stab me a lot.
Then he does stab you a lot, for a total of 25 points of damage. He just hacks and hacks and hacks. And, it's a bit large pool of blood or going around Svenpur. So that's Commander Gaius' turn. Now it's Proteus' turn.
As before, I fire the arrow. 22. Is it a hit?
22 does hit, yep. Yep, that does hit.
Okay.
And your Hunter's
8
Mark.
damage. Plus Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. Hunter's Mark. So 11 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm not going to use my charm. That's
Okay.
it.
I can remember Charm just makes you a friend of his. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to waste it on Commander Guys.
Okay, Damas.
Okay, right. Well, first up, I'm going to use a little bonus action on Okobolo to cast a healing word. So I'll just do it at a level 2 healing word. Here we go. And remember, he gets +5 on this. So he gets it's 16 healing on Okobolo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to come up next to Chondrus. And I'm going to take aim with a +1 arrow. Because I've got one of those +1 arrows. So
Sure.
Can I add one to this?
Sure.
Right,
Sure.
to try and hit old dude in the water. Did that roll? No, it didn't. It's not rolling. That's just bringing up the information.
You're clicking on the plus whatever it is.
I sure am. No, it's not rolling.
Yeah, that's happened before.
That's what happened to you last. All right, I'm going to roll a d20, add +7 to this.
+7 or +8? Plus
No,
doesn't matter,
+7.
misses. Plus doesn't matter,
okay,
misses.
cool.
So,
All right, that was my turn.
arrow flies off into the distance, but misses. Okay, Svenpur in the water with Commander Gaius, who looks intent on taking you down with him. What do you do?
I'm going to cast Blindness and Deafness on him.
Ooh, interesting. What type of save is that,
Well,
Svenpur?
Who's won?
Con 14.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
blindness.
Blindness. Con 14. There's a +4 to this. And you notice a sheer blackness come over his eyes. That is a failure on his saving throws.
Oh.
I can't do anything else.
You can
You
move.
could swim away.
You can swim.
No, I think I'm going to try and keep up with him.
Okay. So say on turn 20, the current moves. I.e. both of you move on turn order 20. So just put that in so I remember. Okay, staying there, Commander Guy says, where are you? Can I see you? Does he get a save at the end of his turn, or is it just happens, Svenpur?
Yeah, he gets to make a Constitution saving throw.
At the end of his turn. Okay, cool. You are concentrating that, of course, so we'll see what happens. Okobolo, life comes back to you. What do you do?
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm real angry again. Rage and...
Stand up, I assume?
Rage, stand up, and... can I make a jump attack at Commander Gaius with my axe over my head and just smash it down on his head?
Certainly try. Tell you what, make me an athletics check as you jump off the boat. At disadvantage.
Straight because I'm raging.
Sure, straight because you're raging. You land close to him. You don't manage to do it in one swing, and you splash in the water next to him. Now, because you're swinging an axe in the water, it's at disadvantage.
Okay, so I get close, but I am whacking him at disadvantage. I'll still whack him. Why
Sure.
not? I tried to do all this rad shit, but it doesn't happen. But if I just whack him, maybe I'll hit him.
At disadvantage. I say 20 will hit, 12 will not. He just... Actually, no. I take it back. He's blind, so it cancels out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had advantage because he's blind, disadvantage because he's in the water, so 20 hits. Yeah, roll damage.
Very good.
Does that include your rage?
No.
So another 2. Okay.
Yeah, another 2, please.
Yep, and I'm going to take your 12 as your second attack.
Yeah.
The second attack whoosh, goes wide. Yeah, straight rolls. Yep, okay, cool. Anything else?
Yeah, no, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. Blood is in the water for sure. Particles.
Okay, I'll move up to the edge of the boat, so now I've got some view. And I think I can... I'll attempt a firebolt, since I think that's about all I can do from here.
Okay, roll to hit.
Just quickly checking. Yep, I think that's all I can do.
R13. Oh, 13 misses. Yeah, goes well wide. Just sizzles out in the water. Okay. Chandra says, look, it's vitally important that I maintain concentration on this spell, else we're all going to die. And so he goes undercover down below.
Yep.
And then the current kicks in, and these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, get swept back by the current. Argon is enjoying his life as a fish. Commander Gaius. I might not be able to see you, but I can smell you, animal. And he goes at with the spear at disadvantage against Aqua. No, spears work. Disadvantage because he's blind, not disadvantage because he's in the water. Spears are usable underwater, but he's blind, so it goes at disadvantage. Rolls an 18, an 18, and an 18, all at disadvantage.
Will they all hit?
All right. I might use my reaction, please. I can cast a healing spell that targets a single
Are
person.
you within range?
I'm just checking that, looking at my feature traits, at my feats, my class features, mindful senses, general prophetic, no, destroy undead, visions of danger. What is it? Yeah, it's just my range. How's it? 45 feet. So it has to be my range for
The
my
smell,
bonus action one, healing word.
which is 60 feet, I think.
Yeah, it is 60 feet.
So,
Cool. So I'm going to cast that I'll cast that at 3rd level, please.
Okay.
That's after the first hit. Wink.
Okay.
+5 to this. Svemper.
Oh, wow.
So that's 21.
Thanks.
What's this on
Aquabolo could
Okabolo?
probably
He's
use
attacking
that
on...
more, though.
No, he's
Oh,
attacking
that's
Okabolo.
I meant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I meant. 21 on you, Okabolo.
Nice, thank you.
So
I was about to say, I think he might need it more.
I know. Yeah, that's what I was meaning. I was meaning the person getting the attacking. Sorry, it was just.
So he takes 28 damage, but that's half to 14. So bottom line, you get 2 hit points, Okobolo.
Huh?
You get 2 hit points. He did a total of 28 points of damage, which is reduced to 14 because of your raging. And then you get 16 back. So net effect, you
He
gain
gets 21. He gets 21.
Oh, it's 21,
I
is
get
it?
to add my. Yeah.
So 7 hit
'Cause he
points.
Yeah, because I get as part of my feats, my class feat, I get to add my something again or whatever. Here we go. My wisdom modifier again.
So he gets 21 hit points healing.
Yep.
So there's the
Yep.
master. He gets 7 hit points. Commander guy
Excellent.
says, "Shit." Not so good. Proteus. Okay, Proteus.
Yep. I want to fire another arrow at him.
Sure.
Oh no.
At advantage, he's blind.
Oh yes. Better.
21 hits.
Ah, 5 damage plus another 6, 5. Okay, 10 damage.
10 damage arrows hit. Commander Gaius is looking for a way out. He is panicked. Not many options
He
for
is-
him, though.
Going down.
It's a matter if he can take someone with him, which he's struggling to do. Damus.
My take. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Healing Word on Gaius. No. I am going to. Yeah, I think I'm just going to actually, believe it or not, I'm just going to fire a spell off it. Fire an arrow off him, another +1 arrow.
Sure.
At him. Yeah, cool. So let's see if this works. No, it's not. Okay, so this is +7, +8, +7 because it's a +1 arrow.
Okay.
17 + 7 will hit.
Roll again, though,
and
because it
that-
might be a natural 20. You do have advantage.
Oh, yeah, cool. No, it wasn't, but
still
that's
hits.
okay. And then I need to roll a d8 as well because it's not letting me do that. So that's 4 + 3 is 7, and a +1 arrow gets an extra 1. Is that right?
Yep.
Or is it just a +1 to hit?
Oh,
So
both.
that's 8 points of damage. And I'm just going to cast a cheeky little first level healing word on my old pal Okobolo as well.
Okay.
So if we go down to healing word, +5 on this buddy. 11 points, Okobolo.
Okay. Svenpur, as spells and arrows and all sorts slam into Commander Gaius, who should have made a saving throw. Which he failed, so he's blind still anyway. So he failed it, so all's good. Svenpur, blind, severely damaged Commander Gaius. What do you do?
I'm gonna yell at Okabolo. Do we want him alive for interrogation?
No. Sorry.
No? Okay.
No fucking way. I hate you guys so much.
Well, I remember you said he wasn't very wise, so I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
Alright. That's a wisdom saving throw. Let's see if it's close. Oh no, he rolls an 8. That's going to drop blindness on him, though. That's going to drop blindness
Yeah.
on him.
Don't.
I want him to see what's happening. He's held under the water.
Okay.
Since he's paralyzed, I do believe he cannot swim.
What? You're going to drown him! You psycho!
Who's the filthy animal now?
Yeah, paralyzed.
But
So
it's only until he damage, yeah?
So poetic.
paralyzed.
I think we should catch the
Oh, here we go.
catch the fish after this. Bring him on board.
The super then retimers if fail at the end of each turn the target on a success is balanced. Okay, so he's paralyzed. And paralyzed is incapacitated. Which means he can't take actions or reactions.
This is brutal.
Paralyzed is paralyzed. Paralyzed is a different condition, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is what a paralyzed creature happens.
Ah.
It's incapacitated, so can't take actions or reactions. Automatically advantage. There's a critical hit if the attacker was in 5 feet. So I'm going to say Commander Gaius kind of bobs. He looks around and he kind of flips over on his back and looks up at Okobolo, powerless to resist. If you hit him, it's a critical hit, Okobolo.
Oh!
Let the waters take him.
Okay.
Let the bull
You
grab the bull by the horns.
automatically fails strength checks, strength saving throws.
Uh-huh.
Is that no? But does that include grapple checks? No.
Officially not, but I think practically yes. I don't. That doesn't make sense to me.
I'm going to take a big breath and grapple him and swim down as far as I can.
You're going to crocodile him.
Yeah. I'm going to death roll this.
Okay, so you grab him. What's your movement speed, Okobolo?
50 feet.
So you don't have a swim speed, I assume, so you can get him down 25 feet.
Yeah. And I'm just going to hold him there.
Not going to give him a squeeze.
Yeah. Give him a mad squeeze.
I'll tell you what. Commander Gaius isn't going to get out of this. And I think this is a good moment for Okobolo to get his revenge. So as you take him down another 50 feet or so, you take some damage from the pressure. You take 1 point of damage. And as you squeeze the life out of Commander Gaius, I guess I ask you.
You can certainly.
Oh, not that one. This one.
How do you want to do this?
I take him down, and hold him around his his torso, and just slowly squeeze until the bubbles come out, and just even though it's underwater, I can hear the. His mouth, which is paralyzed, but the bubbles just coming out the sides, and the panic in his eyes as he sees that nothing can save him. Sidon can't save him, even though he's in the domain of Sidon. He looks all around, and all he sees is the futility of fucking with Okobolo. And his eyes roll back in his head. And his lungs fill with water. And Okobolo lets him go. And he just sinks to the bottom of the ocean.
You all watch for a second as Okobolo and Commander Gaius disappear. And then only Okobolo comes up.
Maybe Particles wants to part the water so we can go down and kick him in the ribs one more time.
Damas calls out to the mermaid, "Hey, just in case there's any good loot on him, would you mind just popping down and grabbing anything off him?"
Aye, aye! And she jumps down. And...
Oh, and also save your friends. Help Okobolo and Svenper back up here. Watch out for the dragonfish, though.
Easy enough for her to assist everybody back onto the boat. And...
I knew she had a purpose.
She had a purpose.
Yeah.
Comes back with a +1 breastplate and a javelin of lightning.
Ooh, cool.
Another javelin of lightning. Oh, we're collecting these things.
We need to boost it if we're going to get away from this before this dragon sort of wakes up.
Oh, and a ring. And a ring.
Oh, a ring.
A ring. I'll give you this one. It's a ring of feather falling.
Oh, yes. I want that.
We should take that and bust Okobolo out by using it to go down the 200-foot cliffs.
But what do you mean bust them out?
He's
I know
busted
it was a
it.
joke.
Ah.
I know it was a joke.
Oh, it's a Damas joke.
Yes. Jump on! We need to make tracks before that dragon comes out. I don't think we can take it. Quick huddle here. I'll do a mass cure wounds on us all.
What should we just kill it?
Well, no, but if we kill the fish, then it turns into a dragon, and we have to deal with the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's go.
Yeah, so the fish has a
when you
very
after-
small amount of hit points, and if you do that amount of hit points, it turns back into a dragon. So, yeah.
All right then.
Okay, so
Didn't
mass
you want a
cure wounds.
dragon?
But I can't convince a dragon that's already bonded with someone bad. What's my egg situation? I gave it away. Was that right? To Jodpus?
Sorry, what was
Wow. Oh no, it's just talking about dragons.
that? Oh, okay.
There's rumor of a dragon out there that is wanting to be bonded with. That's the plan.
Yeah, it's on Tinder.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just say
yeah.
you set sail back on the Ultras. You put some distance between you and the island of Yonder, and seems the dragon, for whatever reason, is not pursuing you. And just 'cause it's fun, I'm going to take you to what the battle would have been on the island of Yonder. You're probably seeing nothing at the moment, but I'm going to show everything to you.
What's the island of Yonder?
That was
Yes,
where
we
we
were.
would have had to fight to rescue.
Yes.
And Okobalo was down here. And see, there's a lot of soldiers. There's actually
Couple of hags,
two
Gorgons. Oh man.
and
sirens.
these statues were actually golems, so they would have come into play.
Oh yeah. There's a couple of
And-
gorgons.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
of course the dragon. Of
Yeah.
course Commander
Yeah.
Gaius.
So you almost screwed us there, Damas, but you came through.
I don't care. I just play my character. Oh no, Damas almost screwed it. Yes, of course.
What are you
Damas
talking
didn't know
about?
any of this.
What are you talking about? What are you playing a character, Damas?
Oh yeah.
Who's the real Damas?
You're role playing in a role playing game? Crazy.
Oh, this is the inception of role playing.
It's always
Although to
not-
be fair, if he had a ring of feather falling, then he could have actually just guided himself back down onto the deck of the boat and not ended up in the water at all.
I was hoping to dimension door, Misty step in and dimension door out with Oko. That was my plan.
Oh yeah. Anyway, well, we've got this lovely loot. Who's going? I don't need a ring of feather falling. I don't believe.
I have the spell, so possibly.
I'll take
somebody
it
else
if
might
no one
want
else
it.
wants it. If anyone else wants it, otherwise I'll take it.
I'm just recalling something. When we were on the island, there was a pit going down to the realm of Lutheria.
Yeah, that was
the
on.
Island of the Fates, or
Yeah.
Yeah, the fates. Yeah, the fates.
It was the
Okay.
Nether Sea. It was the second cave. Lutheria Nether Sea was underneath it. Yeah.
yeah,
The same island as the fates, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Okay, well,
Vestas was. Yep.
just
Sorry?
just if we had to go there at some point, if we had to confront Lutheria, but obviously now we won't do that for 1,000 days.
Yeah, 1001.
1001.
Because it was a palindrome. But so, for instance, I don't think we should try and find our way to the Titan immediately, but that is definitely on the thing. We should look for an Amazonian potential. Maybe, do you reckon they might be nymphs? I haven't actually read these that much, to be honest. Silver tree, Marion.
By the way, you might like this
Yeah.
news. Having successfully opened up the path to the Forgotten Sea, You may advance to level 9.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Just assume you're long rested, by the way. So long rest and level 9.
Okay. Manage character and levels. Okay, here's my D8 coming through. Oh, that's a nice roll.
This is a nice roll.
What do I get at level 9? Anything major? No, just more spells.
Are we going up a level?
You are?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, how did I miss that?
Yes, I said having opened up the Forgotten Sea, you may advance to level 9.
I've got to remember how to do this. I can never remember. It's my ADHD. Sorry. Here we go.
/RD6.
Is ADHD Advanced Dungeons Dragons?
Like that, Particles.
I just unattuned my amulet of health. I'll attune that right now. Fantastic.
All right, so I've got to roll a D8. Okay.
You can roll that again, Particles. You can re-roll a 1, but if you roll another one, too bad.
I'll roll a D8.
Too bad, Particles.
Yeah. 5. It's not too bad.
That's all right.
It's all right.
Are you confused what to do, Proteus? Would you like me just to do it for you?
I'm in the box. It says manage hit points. Rolled HP says 49. Do I put my 5 in the HP modifier?
And I just changed that 49 to a 54.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, so rolled hit points are the total of the dice. So just make that 49 into a 54. And then it'll do everything else from there. Add your con modifier and all those other good things.
Okay, I think it's done that.
It's adjusted you to 90 hit points, so it's taking your con modifier into account. So you're on 90 now.
Yeah,
Oh,
from 81. Yep. That's right.
You guys are getting up there.
I don't get anything special though. Level 9 sucks.
If you don't want to be level 9, we can take back to level 8.
I'm happily being level 9. Happy with level 9. Well, I've had a quick look at these constellations, and I must say, I do have a particular one that I'd like to go to. Bet you can't guess which one.
Dragon. Something about dragons.
Oh, spellcasters get 5th level spells at level 9. That's not nothing.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Another spell.
Fireball.
Fireball of 5th level.
So Guy is now done. And just so while you sort out these levels, where do you want to go to next? So I can just do a quick bit of prep while you're leveling up.
And so I don't want to go to the Titan yet, because that's the final pass. I still think we need to get a little bit stronger and maybe visit the Titan near the end. But I've been reading through, trying to get some sort of glimpse of something that might have the Amazons on it. Perhaps the dragon might be. I'm so sorry. That's a bit transparent. I don't know which one. I'm just plumping for the dragon.
Roll the bones, Damus. Roll the bones.
Ah, yes, of course. Of course. Now, okay. Well, I tell everyone that I'm going to ask the question. Is this going to lead me? If I go to this island, is this going to lead me to the Amazonian island? But in reality, what I want to ask is this going to lead me to my dragon mount by going to the dragon?
Okay. So what specific course of action are you going to take?
I'm doing that. In going to the
Oh wait, no, this is
dragon
divination,
constellation.
isn't it? This is divination,
Yes.
or
It's the divination one. It's the more powerful one. It's the divination. Sorry, do I want me to cast it to VTT?
wait, I got it.
There you go.
Okay. Ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity. The GM gives a... Okay, so what's your question about a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days?
In going to the Dragon Island, and I'll try and say this quietly so people don't hear him. Gentlemen, I must go and consult this below decks. I can't concentrate with all this in case that dragon comes back. And he tries to find a secret room where he's all by himself, if he's allowed to by his fellow group members. And says, if I go to the island of the dragon, would I find my new dragon mount there?
You hear back... No, you won't. All you can seek there is revenge for a fallen comrade. And that's the answer.
So he comes back up, and it's not like he's lying per se, but he just says, it was unclear quite exactly what is at the island of the dragon, but I did hear that we could get revenge for a fallen comrade. And considering how we were, just given that chance for revenge with Commander Gaius, I would greatly like it if perhaps we could get more revenge. So I'm happy to go to any other island. In fact, I'd quite like to go to another island, but I can't do my divination anymore. Not for today, anyway.
Sorry, no, I got confused about a couple of islands. You get revenge for a comrade is what's waiting for you at the dragon, not revenge for a fallen comrade. Sorry.
Okay, revenge for a comrade. Okay, well, but that's what I pass on to them.
This oath of fellowship that we have, this oath of friendship, means that I am duty bound to seek revenge for any of you at any opportunity. I say we go to this island of the dragon, the large chicken.
Benbu, what say you?
Yeah, I like the lights go out of their eyes. Yeah, I guess all for it.
Very good.
But these Proteus, you cool with this dragon thing?
I'm cool with any dragon thing, man.
Perhaps because it was unclear, like they didn't really answer me properly. Perhaps we're getting revenge for our comrade, for his sister. This might be the Amazonian place, maybe. Who knows with the power of foretelling? It's always unclear. Even though I'm an expert at it. Yes. Okay, let's go to the dragon.
Okay. I'm getting a bit sick of dragons personally, but I'd rather get them all out of the way.
Okay.
Just when you spells on it.
So, the Oath of Peace is now 35 days away from ending, and your bronze scale mail armor is 5 days away from arriving. Okay. Island.
Oh, did anyone want that breastplate? +1 breastplate.
Well, who can actually wear breastplate though?
I'm just having a look. I think I've got a mithril
Yeah.
breastplate, so I can wear a +1 breastplate. Definitely.
Well, what difference does the mithril make? Does that give you any resistances?
It doesn't give me any resistances. It just makes it lighter. Mithril is really anticlimactic in 5e. But I'd greatly love to have this breastplate. No one else can wear it, I don't think. So, yes, please.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to it. I obviously don't abide by all this metallic mumbo jumbo. I think we've actually got some mithril ring mail as well, if anyone, but that's a heavier shama.
We don't. Actually, that was in the bag of holding.
Oh. Oh, the bag of holdings.
That's gone.
That's gone.
Why didn't he? Why didn't you tell him to grab the axe in the bag of holding and put the axe in the bag of holding?
I can't find the +1. Oh, maybe it goes +1 first.
I was just like keen on Marie Kondoing my inventory.
Well, the island of the dragon is over here. So, with the laws of the game, that takes you 3 days to get there, even though it's quite a long, windy path. And the journey there is uneventful. Now, has everybody leveled up successfully?
Yep. I've not yet, because I'm still deciding whether I want to go up and fight a barbarian.
Okay.
Let's go fighter. So manage AP. Rolling in. We're rolling a D10.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's pretty good.
Rolled a 7 plus con, which is look, it did it already for me, but it didn't do the 7.
Yeah, so you just add the 7 to the rolled HP total. So you go into it and you add 7 to the rolled HP. So it does everything else apart from adding the roll.
Oh, right. Very good.
Okay.
Wow. Triple figure hit points.
Nice.
What happened?
Nice. Well, where?
Is everybody good?
I got points, yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, rad.
Okay, let me know if you need any help leveling up, but it sounds as if you guys are good. Should be, what, level 9, I think I said?
Oh, wait, yeah, I need to roll my HP.
Okay.
How do I roll my HP again?
Monks are D8, I think. So if you roll like that, what I put in Discord, in Roll20, Svenper, so type that in, but without the quote marks, obviously.
He's a
Just
druid.
roll from D&D Beyond.
Oh, well, whatever, as long as you're rolling a D8. Four.
Okay, so I need to take away some health.
So Svenper, the Swift. So did you change? Oh, let's see. You've done it that way, so 8. Your constitution is... What's your constitution, Svenper?
4.
4.
18,
So
18.
4, yeah,
Plus
but
4.
+4. So you're on 82 hit points now. And level 9. Don't think there's anything you need to choose.
Yeah, I don't gain anything from level 9. It's level 10 when I gain a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, cool. So Sven Puru has leveled up. Great. Okay, let me know if anybody else needs help. But we'll move on to the Island of the Dragon. So,
Island of the Dragon.
yes, you approach what appears to be a tropical paradise. An island surrounded by calm, clear waters with pink sandy beaches that make for easy landfalls. A mountain stands above the dense jungle at the island centres, and many idyllic waterfalls cast down from this impressive central rock formation. It looks very much like a paradise. You imagine a lot of people would come here, build cities, build towns here. But a quick survey of the land, from this distance anywhere in the Ultros, it appears to be uninhabited. No signs of life whatsoever. So, what do you do?
Can't explore it with the owl anymore.
Nope.
No.
Or Hedwig.
Where's a good place to land? Okay, first of all, can we get close enough, Malcolm, that we can maybe look for signs of life or civilization, like smoke or cleared trees, things like that, you know?
Sure.
Deforestation. Any signs of that?
So you bring the Ultros in a bit closer and have a look. Anybody who wishes to scans for any sign of life can make me a perception check. And your exhaustion is gone, Alcobolo. You're good.
Thank you, sir.
So no more disadvantage rolls.
Me 3.
23. Okay, an 18 and a 21. Okay, so what you notice, I'll say, Proteus, is you don't spot any sign of life, no deforestation, no anything. What you do spot in the waters around the Ultros is a... looks like it was a boat. It doesn't look like any boat that would win any awards. It's a very basic boat. And it's right sunk underneath you. And it's a primitive boat, but it looks as if it was wrecked by something. Like something broke it into pieces. And you look around you, and it doesn't appear to be any coral or anything that it could have grounded itself on. So you think something attacked this primitive ship and sunk it.
Does somebody have water breathing? Don't we have a potion, don't we? And he's also a mermaid friend who might like to go in and have a look for us.
Hey,
I can
sure.
I could ritually cast water breathing on us.
Okay.
I have that ability.
Oh, that's
okay. That could be fun. Yeah.
That's kind of my thing, guys. But sure, you guys, that's fine.
We'll come down with you. It'll be fun.
We just want to share in your adventures.
All right, let's go. She dives over the side of the board and splashes in the water. You guys jump as well?
We clumsily follow. Yeah, clumsily.
I'm not following them into the water. I already got my fur wet from before, and it's already just dried. Smell even worse than before.
Oh, that's hard to imagine, but sure. Okay, so you jump into the water. You can breathe and attack normally, and you go down to investigate the ship. If you have a look around the ship, if you like, make an investigation check.
Investigation.
Oh, no, not so good. Hard to see underwater.
Under the sea.
I see.
Okay, so for those investigation rolls, pretty much what I told you before. A primitive ship looks as if it could maybe get back to the mainland, maybe not. But it never got the chance. It got wrecked by something. You don't know by what or by who, but it's been wrecked.
I gesture towards Pericles and Damas underwater. Magic. Everyone check for magic.
Ritually casting detect magic?
Sure thing, I can do that.
No magic at all. Nothing unusual.
Thumbs down. Okay.
So did this look like it was capsized, or has it got holes in the side of it?
More like the deck has been shredded.
So something large has attacked it. Would we compare the size of the marks to that of a dragon, just from our knowledge? Would we say that's fair to say?
Investigation checks, you're not sure.
Okay, all right, yeah, all right. What about a nature check?
That's all we're getting. You don't know. But you do know this is the island of the dragon, so
yeah,
I'll let you make your own mind
up. Something big resides here. I think that's as much as we're getting out of this. And Proteus swims back to the boat.
As I said, the islands, all the beaches are nice, pink, sandy beaches, so you could land easily wherever you like.
Maybe we try and get some high ground and survey the island.
I think so. Something says that maybe we follow the water.
I'll pay that.
What do you mean follow the water? I don't understand.
Is there a river?
The waterfalls.
No. There's
water
all over this place, cascading down from these things. So, yeah. I mean, if you want to get close to the waterfall,
land.
And there would get close to waterfalls. There would get close to waterfalls. You should be able to drag around the Ultros, so feel free to drag it around and show me where you want to land.
No, I can't move it.
Can't move it.
Oh. Controlled by... What are you talking about? Yes, you can. You can't land there, though.
I don't mind. Anyone have any preference? Just where it is fine. No.
Not in the mouth.
Okay.
Because this island looks a bit like a dragon's wing.
All islands look like a dragon's wing if you really squint.
I'm squinting too, actually.
Okay. So no survival checks required. You can dock the Ultros just offshore of these sandy beaches if you like.
Okay.
And you disembark, going through these crystal clear waters.
This feels like the nicest landing we've had in a long time, guys.
Yeah. I might just hang here for 5 minutes on the beach. Nice. Okay, I'm done.
Reminds me of an island I visited in the Philippines called Boracay Island, which famously has peak sandy beaches. Unfortunately, from what I hear, it's been very commercialized now and they're kind of wrecking the island. But there's 7,107 islands in the Philippines, so it's plenty more to choose from.
Yeah. Coron is pretty nice.
Okay, so get off the boat, land on the island, and it's very much got that jungle vibe to it. Very, very thick foliage. You see lizards scurrying around, snakes, you see owls, you see bats, all sorts of animal life. It seems to be quite abundant and plentiful here.
Is there any evidence of larger predators, like large animals, or just small stuff?
Just small stuff. If you'd expected like large apex predators, you'd expect some broken branches, but there's none of that.
Yeah, trails and stuff. No, okay. Right, I'm going on a hike, guys, up to the top. Who's with me?
I'll come with you. I'm very good at mountains. My lower half of the mountains go.
Okay, sure. So you press on forward to the center of the island. The only thing I'll say is sorry, just a sec. The only thing I'll say is it's very much an example of bushwhacking. You're gonna get out your swords and what have you and hack your way through, carving a way through the forest. So it's very, very slow going, but you do make progress. And after about an hour or so, when you're deep inside the bush, those perceptive and not so perceptive around notice something emerging from the thick foliage. It is a green dragon, and you're far enough away that it can swoop down to your ship. And you hear her screaming, this dragon. "Where are you, you son of a bitch? You adulterous scum!" And he swoops down, or she swoops down, and breathes down this whole splash of acid. Your crew scatters, and Pythor pops his head back. "Hexia, you crazy bitch! What are you doing?"
Yep.
And she swoops down on Pythor, picks up Pythor, and disappears up into the mountains. And we're with Pythor screaming insults at you. "Like when I said it was over, you daft broad." "We'll see about that, Pythor." And she disappears somewhere into these caverns up ahead. Pythor in her grasp.
Oko, is that your mum? Oh, my
No, no, that is not my mum. Fuck you. My mum is not a big chicken. That is the dragon bitch that stole my mum. Like, that's my dad's crazy ex.
Right.
Oh, yes. Well, so maybe your mum's on this island.
Look, I didn't want to bring like the family drama to this group. Like, you guys have been really cool, but I know you might find out some things about the family on this little bit that you might not be that interested in, or like might seem a little bit weird to you, but just and Okabolo's just like stammering and like, oh, this is kind of putting him in his feelings, seeing this and seeing dad and all that sort of stuff. But he's like, okay, guys, Mum's here. I know Mum's here.
Let's go rescue her. And we also need Pythor back as well, because defeat her and defeat. Let's do it. Let's hit for the interior. Let's keep an eye out above us, though. Keep on guard for dragons,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Okabolo has his hopes up that he's going to find his mum, but also remembering that Darmus's divination didn't mention saving someone or anything like that. It mentioned revenge.
Or a new comrade.
For a comrade. Not for a
Yeah, so hoping against hope, but also
new
I'm
comment.
worried that this is there. Okay, guys. Mount up.
Okay, let's go.
So you continue to bushwhack away, heading in the approximate direction that you saw the dragon going. Not entirely sure where she went, but you know the general direction. But as you move through the jungle, you get the feeling that something is watching you. And suddenly, even with Damas's 18 passive perception, you found yourself surrounded.
19 passive perception. At level 9, I've gone up by 1.
Sure. I'll take note of that, but regardless, 12 camouflaged elves emerge in a circle around you. Though, even at a casual glance, you know they appear completely, they're at unease, and they don't trust you, but for some reason their weapons are stowed.
I called them out to them in Elvish.
Two of them step forward as the rest of them kind of surround you, making it clear that they could use their arrows if they want to, but they're making it clear that they're not, but it could be an option. Sorry.
Hey, Damas.
Yes.
Damas.
Yes.
It's a dozen of your cousins.
Yes. Hello.
It's 12.
Hello.
It's 12 elves.
I speak out in my Elvish.
It's 11 Elven plus 1.
Yes. Yes. Hello, please. My cousins. It's wonderful to meet you. And we are here. How are you? Please don't fire. We don't mean you any harm yet. We don't mean you any harm.
The two elves that broke, but apparently leading this group, look at each other. Greetings.
Hello, and I bow deeply, very deeply.
It is best if you lower your voice. The dragon has eyes and ears all the way around here. So speak quietly and tread lightly.
Of course.
I heard your friend, I assume, over there talking in common, and he switches to the common tongue.
Oh, that's handy.
As I was saying to your leader here, only the one who leads would speak with such confidence. Tread lightly. Talk quietly.
Did you hear that, guys? Did you hear?
Listen to your leader. Be quiet, Okobolo. Be quiet. We can't have serious around.
In case there is some confusion, I was referring to the elf.
I'm wearing a crown.
No, you were. No.
Yes, but let's be quietly. They said that the dragon will attack them. Now, this dragon is Hicks here, is it not? We've heard about this dragon. And this dragon isn't very friendly with old Okobolo here. This is Okobolo, the noisy one. Like a bull in a china shop, so we say.
It's a china shop.
If he is the noisy one, why are you the one making all the noise?
Because as a leader, I thought we'd want to communicate.
Perhaps speak more succinctly. It would make us more comfortable. Simple question. Who are you and why are you here? Feel free to speak normally, and I'll just assume you do it as a player talks normally, PC whispers. There we go.
Well, we are the chosen ones who've been sent on a great mission to save this entire region. And so we are exploring here looking for weapons of great wonder and to find allies in our upcoming battle. And so, yes, we've come here. We've had a member of our crew snatched off the very boat we arrived on and taken by that dragon, so we thought we'd go and rescue them.
You said you were heroes gathering resources. You're self-proclaimed heroes?
Oh no, we all prophesize the heroes of the Oracle, and so we didn't actually get given it ourselves. Like, some of us are quite reluctant, dare I say it, to actually step into the fold, so to speak. But, what was I saying? No, no, we didn't call ourselves that. Other people have called ourselves that. And as it turns out, we're quite successful.
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. We fear Hexia. She has eyes and ears everywhere. The lizards sometimes listen for her. The birds sometimes see for her. And the less we can talk, the better.
Okay.
Now, this is not just the DM being a dictadomus. They really want you to be quiet and speak as little as possible.
Oh, no, not precisely. But I'm going to keep on talking until my friends shut me up.
No, I don't think you understand. We come from big land, but great land, do amazing things. You no worry anymore. We here.
Why are you talking to me like I do not understand common? I am fluent in the common tongue. You're talking to me like you would talk to a child. I do not understand.
Yeah, these guys don't get nuance, eh? They don't get. I'm trying to fuck with them, but they're not really being fucked with.
Oh, they're still naturally pissed off. I don't think there's anywhere for them to go. Really, they already they have a lot of distaste for us. So
okay,
I don't think fucking with them is going to achieve much.
Okay, I'll bring my voice down to the whisper of theirs and try to meet their whisper and be like, okay, can you take us to somewhere where we can just like have a chat and shit and like be cool?
Well, we need to get away from the forest. Come, follow us. We can take you to a cave. The cave does not have birds, it does not have lizards. We can talk freely there. Follow me, but tread lightly.
Lead on.
Okay, and the 12 owls lead on, kind of some at the flanking you, some behind. Some of them you just lose sight of. They're very good at hiding. And let's see how well you follow their light footsteps. Can I have everybody make me a stealth check, please?
Excellent. As we're going, I'm going to elbow Proteus in the ribs and say,
Ugh. Yep.
Leader. They thought that I was the leader.
And that's my philosophy. Is always present Damas as a leader first to see what happens.
As you crunch your way through the forest with the owls glaring at you as you do so. Those are shockingly bad stealth rolls. And you look behind and the owls to the side of you, you lose track of them. They don't appear to break any leaves or any twigs. But anybody with any type of survival whatsoever could track you guys very easily as you crunch your way through the forest, with the owls just shaking their heads at you as you do. But you eventually make it, say, to one of these caves over here. And you enter in there, and the owls sit down and start eating some simple rations, which appears to be mostly dried fruit, something from the forest. We'll put it that way. Forgive our caution. Forgive our paranoia. But as I said, Hexia rules this island. She has eyes and ears everywhere. Yes, we can talk.
Apology accepted.
Very good.
Thank you for your. I give you all our forgiveness. That's fine. It was a bit abrupt, and so I was a bit, I found it a bit odd the next one. But no, totally fine. Thank you for your apology. Thank you. As you were saying.
As we were saying.
He speaks for us.
Hexia rules this island. This is her domain. And Hexia, if nothing else, is a cruel, cruel master. Anytime we attempt to clear forests to build houses, she smashes the houses down. Anytime we try to build ships to leave the island, she not only destroys the ship, but consumes the elves who try to escape on the ship to make an example. She does not necessarily want to kill us unless we do something outrageous like want to leave the island. Otherwise, she just makes our life a living hell. Smashing structures, smashing farming. So we hear and we survive under her cruel rule, but that's all we do. We survive and nothing more. But I must admit,
The rule of cruel.
the rule of cruel indeed. Though I must admit, we take it as a very good sign that you were sent here. You were sent here to remove us from under the thumb of Hexia. Is my assumption right?
Yes, yes.
It seems that our powers are aligned.
Well, it seems as you have been sent by the gods. I mean, as you know, Damas, I think someone referred to you as us. Owls live for a long time. And this has been our lot for hundreds of years now. It is time for Hexia's reign to end.
What is your name?
My name is Derek.
Derek, I've got to ask you one question. And when you look at me, have you seen anyone who looks like me? A Minotaur woman? On this island? In your hundreds of years?
We have never been into Hexia's lair. She would not allow that. What I can tell you is 20 years ago or so, Hexia left and came back, and she returned with a female in her claws. I cannot tell you if it looked like you or not, but I do know it was female.
Does that jibe with the timeline?
Yeah.
Of my mother? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, shit.
Chances are good. Yeah.
Yeah. 20 years. Well, Derek, I'm here. I will follow your lead. You know everything about this island more than you've been here hundreds of years. Please spend the next few hours teaching us all that you know, that we may end the scourge of Hexia.
Well, one thing we have learned in our hundreds of years of what seems like exile on this island As most of my kin here, there are many, many other elves across the island. Is that we are not warriors. We are survivors. Saying that, though, myself, Derek, and my friend here, Patria, would be more than happy to accompany you in taking on this dragon. What we can tell you about Hexia is she is a crafty one. Her breath is poison, so just breathing the air that she breathes is not to be advised. Her lair, we've never been to, but we've been to the outside of it, is surrounded by thick vines and foliage. We had one who was lucky enough to see her leave, and she saw the brambles and the branches split as she left. And as she left, the branches and the brambles closed up again, and she returned back and forth. So we can tell you that her home, her lair, is surrounded by thick vines. So I say that because I don't want to sugarcoat it. She's a crafty, crafty foe. And I pray to the gods, any that will listen anyway, that your back will be strong, because many of us just cower in fear when we see her. She's a terrifying sight to behold.
Rude.
In fact, she looks this terrible exactly.
Oh.
And she is, as I said, a sight to behold, and she is a massive creature. She is a beggar's belief how big she is. I mean, Okobolo, I believe your name is. You are big and you are strong. You would appear like a mere child before her. Now, I must say, this is a problem we've had for hundreds of years. We appreciate that you're here. But quite frankly, if I was you, I'd get back on your boat and forgot you ever saw this place.
You got any money?
We have many problems on this island. Many problems stem from money. We have no money.
Why don't you have any money?
What use is money? We have no commerce, we have no shops, we have no business.
So do you just have a pile of it?
We have no money. We have fruits, we have vines, we have leaves. As I said, very, very simple existence. We have no money.
Any treasure?
No treasure. But I will say this. Greedy.
broke.
A greedy Harangon. Hexia is also greedy. She leaves the island every now and then, and whenever she comes back, she comes back with treasure. So if you defeat Hexia, if coin is your motivation, then coin you will find.
Oh, no. It's not our motivation. Think of it as a charitable donation to the tireless efforts.
Well, as I said, we have no use for money here. I know Hexia has some. Feel free to take it all. All we want at the end of the day is to live on this island as best we can, to build the structures we want to do, to clear forests and paths that we want, to live with the forest.
What say our fearless leader?
Yeah, I think that Well, at the very least, she's got Pythor in her grasp, so I think our paths are going to cross anyway. Like, I wouldn't mind some treasure and that sort of thing. And, yes. I don't like all these bad dragons, so, yeah, I'd happily, let's do it.
Well,
There you go.
Darroch, I want you to look around you and mark this day as the last day you live in fear and servitude to this giant worm, this chicken.
Darroch gives you a
Think
nod.
around here.
We shall mark this day on the calendar. No matter how it ends, might end in my death, might end in your death, but we will call this Saviour Day, and we'll remember it in years to come. And we'll remember the deeds of Damus, of Okobolo, of Proteus, of Pericles, of the greedy Harangon Svenper, and the talkative Damus, and the no-nonsense Okobolo.
Don't just remember us. Like, if you can help, there might
Remember
come a
our
time
brave
when
sacrifice.
Yeah. Not a sacrifice. We're not dying. We'll be fine.
Let us remember you.
Darroch, also, I would entreat you to say goodbye to your friends and to your family today, because they will not see Darroch again. They will only see Darroch the Dragon Slayer when next they meet you.
That is exciting. I cannot lie. That is a good day.
Can you not feel it?
I can't feel it. You have come. The gods have sent you. We know that. And this is the day. I'm going to say it. This is the day that Hexia goes down. This is the day that we get to live again, not as some plaything for some worm.
Yeah.
Shall we go to her lair?
Let's fucking do it.
Another dragon off the bucket list.
All right.
By the way, we don't need to kill every dragon we come across. Like, just saying, like, if it's a nice one that I can bond with. Not in that way, but yes.
Are you going to pull what Okobola's father did?
No. I'm just going to use my special abilities. Anyway, yes, we can talk about this for about a week.
It's a week of preparation time, exactly. Yeah, and we'll get into this next week. Because, needless to say, we're out of time and dragons. And, of course, there are dragon battles in this campaign. It's right there in the title. Odyssey of the Dragon Lord. So, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, I think, just so you know, Riley will be out for 1 week. And then the week after, he'll be back. So, we'll just have to manage that.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.